What's up, y'all? It's your boy Richie Scott, and we're back with another video. Today we're talking about Cynthia Bailey. She's on the press tour, and she's revealing some pretty shocking details about her friendship with Nene Leakes. You guys won't believe this, and she's going to talk to us about whether or not she's actually coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Tune in for this video.
Well, he's a cutie pie. I might put him in Potomac. Okay, yes. Yeah, he can come right on to Potomac. Oh.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Richie Scott, and we are back with another video. And of course, we're talking about our favorite topic right now, which is Real Housewives of Atlanta. We are on season 11, and we are into the reunion. Right now, you guys will know that Cynthia and Nene are at it on social media and in the media. And we got all the juicy details right here for you. But just in case you guys did not know, this channel will be about more than Real Housewives of Atlanta. We're also interested in other Bravo shows like Married to Medicine and Real Housewives of Potomac. So if you're interested in those shows, definitely let me know down in the comments. Let me know if there's a specific show that you guys want me to talk about, like maybe Love and Hip Hop, because I've also done those review shows as well. For those of you who may not be familiar with me, if you're just tuning in for the first time, my name is Richie Scott. You guys can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Richie Scott. We are verified on Instagram. We're working on the Twitter account, and I am a news and entertainment host and journalist, and I've been at this for a couple of years now. Thank you for tuning in to this video, and make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below because you never know when I'm going to be uploading videos. I try to upload them daily, sometimes twice a day, 3 times a day if the news is good. Next week, you guys, just a little bit of update. I will be traveling out of the country into Dubai, so I'm going to be doing videos from there. So I'll probably be doing at least 1 video per day. That may be a little bit longer because I want to cover as much as I can in 1 video. So just be on the lookout for that next week. Just a slight update. Also, you guys, make sure to tune in until the very end because in this video, I actually am introducing you guys to my new outro. A lot of you guys have asked a little bit more about what it is that I've done and what I do. I've been on a reality show called Stripped on Bravo. I've also done a lot of other things as well, but you guys can tune in to the end of the video to watch the new outro because I just did that last night and I love it. Let me know what you guys think about it, and if you guys like it, I'll keep it. If not, I'll do a couple of modifications on it, but chances are I'll probably keep it. All right, so let's get down and dirty into this crazy news. So as you guys know, Cynthia is on the promotional trail for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, her Seagram's Peach Bellini, as well as her, as Nene would call it, her, her extra role on How High 2. Okay, well, so Cynthia Bailey has, you know, she's been trying to keep it cute in the media, but today she released something, well, actually it was just today, she released some pretty shocking information about her friendship with Nene. Listen.
Before we got the last episodes, I saw the episode and I was like, oh my God, this looks crazy. You know, the whole thing with like me being mic'd, and I've been in this business for a long time. I know when I have a live mic on, it is what it is. So you can say what you want to say. I know it looks crazy, but at the end of the day, I don't hear me say it, what the caption said. But hey, if I said it, maybe I had a bunch of people, ladies, all I know, anything I did at that point when Kenya and Nene were both in a room was just to keep the peace. Yeah. And if you're my real friend, let's talk about it the next day. Let's really talk about it. And that's what I thought happened when we met at the pizza shop. Think that, but then unbeknownst to me, and you know, you guys have to watch next season, I guess, to get into all of that. Apparently, she didn't really ever forgive me in October.
Got it.
And I'm finding out through, you know, the universe has a way of just giving you information when you remove yourself from certain situations. So apparently she never let it go. She never forgave me, and she was waiting for this moment to expose me for the big betrayal of inviting Kenya. Although, you know, Kenya told me she wasn't coming. She showed up anyway, which I thought was great. She came.
All right, so Cynthia Bailey is indicating that Nene Leakes has been waiting for the opportunity to expose her. She has been waiting to expose her. Let me know if y'all get that Jocelyn Hernandez reference right there. But she's been waiting for this opportunity to expose her because, as Nene has been stating, she had actually talked to Bravo executives to ask them to do an extra scene after the finale in which Kenya appeared because she believed that she was being set up. Now, if this was filmed back in October, then this is interesting because it does lead credence to what Cynthia is saying in that Nene has been waiting for this opportunity to sort of expose her for being out to get her being in cahoots with Kenya. I don't really know what apparently Cynthia was supposedly trying to do. I really don't, but apparently she's been waiting to expose her, and expose her we have done. I want to know what you guys think about this, because in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, what did she really do? Now, I've been racking my brain with this, and I'm trying to figure out what she really did. I mean, yeah, she got Kenya on the show via Kandi, and she wanted her to be there, but she probably didn't want Nene to know, because Nene is, not liking Kenya and probably wouldn't come to the. I don't know. Listen, we could debate this all day and every day, which we have been doing. But at the end of the day, the fact remains that apparently Nene has been waiting for this moment to expose Cynthia for a very long time, which means that from the time in October when they went to drinks after that reunion clip, after that finale clip was filmed, because Cynthia indicated that they went to drinks after that point. And they also went to Andy's baby shower. They did press on the talk. They did a whole bunch of stuff, and they were hanging out all that time afterwards. So that you mean to tell me that if you've been waiting to expose this person, you kept this person around that you really don't think is a friend for what? For me, this is my thought. If I got somebody in my circle that I feel is not right, then at a certain point in time, I'm just gonna be like, y'all, no, I can't. We not rocking together no more. Why? Because I don't do this whole. I'm gonna pretend to be we gonna pretend to be cool, but all the while, I know you done some shady stuff behind my back, and I'm not gonna confront you about it. I just don't roll like that, and this is shocking for me that Nene would do this, because I'm like, she's always talking about keeping it real, so I'm really kind of clueless as to really why she would do. All right, so Cynthia was also asked about whether or not she thought Nene was being mean-spirited when she commented about Kenya Moore's weight during the finale, as well as Porsha's weight during the reunion when she called Porsha blimps, okay? So, Cynthia agreed.
Well, can I ask, we've heard her say some things about, she made a comment about Kenya's pregnant body at the finale.
That was very mean and distasteful.
Was she too mean this season?
Yeah. There was like some whole, there was some stuff going around on social media, her and Porsha were going at it. She was fat shaming her. Porsha just had a baby 2 weeks ago. It wasn't nice.
I kind of have to agree as well, to be very honest with y'all. Now, y'all know, I've said it before, I like Nene, but I feel like these comments about people's weight, I feel like is really uncalled for, but because honestly, there's plenty of other ammunition that she could have used in order to talk some ish about either one of them. So it's like, why would you go for that? I feel like it's low, it's unnecessary. I feel like it's lazy thinking, honestly. To be very honest with you, it's a very lazy insult, because you're not even thinking that critically about what you're insulting them with. And it's just basic at best. And I feel like she should never stoop that low, because it makes her look ultra petty. And I feel like, if she's really touting herself as the HBIC, then you don't ever need to go that low. You know what I'm saying? What did Mariah say? I will not get off my chariot to throw tomatoes with you. There was a Married to Medicine reference for those of y'all who don't know. Okay. The next thing on the list is...
More Real Housewives of Atlanta for you in the future? Will you stay on the show?
Hey, I hope so.
Yeah.
This is my, 9th season on the show. Mm-hmm. And I'm having a great time. The show's been great to me, and I feel like I've brought a lot to the show. So I love the platform.
Okay, so honestly, it's unclear. Maybe she probably hasn't been given a contract yet, which is an interesting sign, because my sources tell me that some of the ladies have indeed been given contracts to come back for season 12 already, and I would firmly believe that Nene is definitely one of those people. But I don't think that Cynthia is, because I feel like if she was, she would have said, I will definitely be back, and she did not. So for now, guys, we don't know what the tea is on that. So we will just have to, kind of wait and see. Now, she's been on here for 9 seasons, and to be quite honest with you guys, while I like the lady in general, I do kind of feel like it's surprising that she's lasted this long, because she indicates that she brings a lot to the show. And I really don't know if she does or not. I don't think that she's necessarily the strongest character or personality on the show. She seems lovely. Lovely lady. She seems lovely. But at the end of the day, I don't know if she makes for great reality television. Because you guys know we need very dynamic personalities. We need kind of people who are a little bit extra or people who are ultra real and have a whole lot going on in their lives. And to me, to be very honest with you, Cynthia, she kind of plays the fence and stays in the middle ground most of the time. Now, however, I will say this, you do need a yin and yang. So you need to balance out those really powerful personalities with someone who is down to earth and kind of mellow. It creates a great sense of balance for reality television because a lot of times the audience also needs to see people who can react calmly in situations, whereas a lot of people are acting a little bit crazy. You know what I'm saying? A little bit cray, okay? So the other thing that she had to say was this about Nene Leakes.
What's going on here?
You know, I don't know. Like, at the end of the day, like I said, my character defends itself. And Nene's character speaks for itself. I mean, I think all these women, you know, bring something to the table. And I will never be the person to say, oh, well, this one's this, and she's bored, and she don't do anything. Like, we all make the stew together. And if one person is a show, then that person needs their own show.
Ooh, Cynthia, now this is the person that I feel like we need to see on the show. This is who we need to see on the show. Because what you've been giving us these past couple of seasons is a little bit boring and a little bit basic. And I have to agree with Nene in her assessment that some of her cast members are boring. Again, they're probably lovely people, but in terms of reality television, they could come across as a little bit boring. Now, this Cynthia right here, this is the Cynthia that I need to come back for season 12. And we haven't really seen her since season 6, or unless you count that season when she was fighting with Porsha. But we haven't really seen that Cynthia in a very long time. And I feel like, honestly, this whole situation with Nene is probably the best thing that could have happened to Cynthia for reality television, because if she is given a contract to come back for next season, it will be because of this beef with Nene. Let me tell you something. I guarantee that is the main reason why she comes back to this show, based on the perspective of Bravo executives. I feel like that will be the number one reason why she ends up coming back to the show for season 12, if she comes back at all. And again, the streets are saying that she is not coming back. So I want to know what you guys think down in the comments. Is this spicy Cynthia the Cynthia that you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see her back on the show at all? Or do you prefer that she goes off into the sunset with Mike, drinking a peach Bellini, Seagram's wine cooler? What do y'all think? Let me know down in the comments. Also, are y'all shocked about this whole situation where she's talking about how Nene has been waiting to expose her all this time? That would be from at least what? October until April. So that's October, November, December, January, February, March. So you've been waiting for 6 months to expose this girl who was once one of your sisters. You've been waiting all this long to expose her. What y'all think? Let me know down in the comments. Could y'all stand it that long? Because to me, to be very honest with you, I want to keep it real trained in terms of friendships. And if the friendship not there, then I'm not waiting for the opportunity to expose you. I trust my spirit eye. I trust the eye that can see what cannot be seen. And so that's how I base my friendships at this point in time. Because I have had friendships that have imploded behind the scenes and I did not know about it until too late. But now I trust this eye and not these eyes, okay? So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Also, tune in to the very end because I got a new outro. Subscribe to the channel, guys, if this is your first video, because we're bringing this to you every day. Hopefully, y'all like me at this point. I mean, you know, I try to be fun and keep it fresh. But also, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at DJ Richie Scott. Once again, guys, I'm a television host and producer, and I do help people get onto media and get featured on television. You guys can click the link down in the description below to find out more about that. Otherwise, we keeping it funky, keeping it fresh, and we keeping it real right here on Reality Talk with Richie Scott. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button. I'll see you guys in the next video.